Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your June 2024 mid-month general reading. We are looking roughly at the last half of June, and this reading is for the water sign of Cancer. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. It's always a great blessing for me to be able to do this. You are part of that blessing, so thank you. Cancer. If your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign is in Cancer, this video is for you. If you're cross-watching for a Cancerian, this video is also relevant. Of course, it's a general reading. It may resonate a little differently for everyone watching. But if you know any or all of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch those videos as well. That can help you with additional insight and perspective. And if you find that something really does hit home with you, it really resonates, and perhaps you'd like to take a deeper look at something, or you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself as a gift for someone else, you can email me at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking on the description of this video. You'll see my email address there. I can usually respond within 24 hours with more information. I do offer pretty wide variety of readings in all areas of life, different types, lengths, styles, budget, spreads. I try to include a little something in there for everyone, and I'm pretty diligent at timely scheduling of personal readings, so if that's something you'd be interested in, please email me. I would love to hear from you. Okay, Cancer, let's move right along. Last half of June 2024 for Cancer. I am using the Royal Deluxe Tarot and clarifying with the Bosch Tarot. We begin with the Nine of Coins. Independence, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment, self-confidence, because you've worked for it. Worked hard to get to this place, and now you're enjoying the fruits of your labors. Or simply in a very self-confident, empowered place. This is a card of knowing, I'm good, I've got this, I can take care of myself. I don't need to beg for anything from anyone. Page of Cups. Some of you may be receiving positive messages. Could be positive messages about money, career, finance, work, something you've been working towards. Next we have the Ten of Cups. Happy home, a happily ever after, a white picket fence. This is kind of a card of, the tens numerically in the tarot is completion, a cycle coming full circle, or the full achievement of a cycle. So the Ten of Cups is the Ten of Water, the Ten of Emotion. This is a card that can represent just feeling like you're at a place where everything's clicked, everything's come together, particularly in regards to home, family, whatever that means for you. The ultimate sense of satisfaction, which is quite beautifully depicted in the artwork here. What else could you want, right? Well, maybe a dog. I think in some decks it's a dog versus a cat. I like cats too, just more of a dog person. With Temperance, finally reaching that balanced place. What a beautiful combination of cards. Next we have the Fool. The Fool has the 0 because it's the very first major arcana card in the tarot. So this is where a whole new cycle of the tarot begins again. Tarot's it's one cycle of the tarot from the Fool to the last card, which is the World. We go through many different cycles of tarot in our life. They represent different phases and stages of our life. So the Fool represents the start of a new journey. It also represents taking a chance, taking a risk, which means stepping outside of your comfort zone and seeing where the journey takes you, trusting, a leap of faith. With the Knight of Swords. So Swords is governed by the energy of air, the element of air, which governs this, our intellectual mind, our atmosphere in here, right? Ideologies, belief systems, perspectives. Knights are the movers and shakers of the tarot, so they represent movement, opportunity, a goal, a mission, a quest, something you're going through. This is a very clear, smart knight, kind of like the mailman of the tarot. Conversations, choices, decisions. The Knight of Swords moves forward in a very decisive, very action-oriented way, but with information. He's not just running off willy-nilly, right? Fueled by nothing more than passion and excitement, which perhaps like the Knight of Wands would be. He takes information and he kind of charges forward with it in a very decisive, action-oriented, but clear way. So here, this is kind of about moving forward on a new path, on a new beginning, because you've obviously reached some kind of beautiful achievement here. But striking that very delicate balance between, woohoo, we're off and running, let's see where this path goes, but still having some clarity of mind and as much of a plan as you can. Determined to move forward. And from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Two of Coins, which makes sense because twos typically represent a choice, a decision. You're at a crossroads. You may be juggling a few different things, thinking of a future things. Where do we go from next here? Making a decision to start anew with the Fool, because you've reached some kind of lovely, beautiful conclusion here. Some of you, it might be financial. It may be that something's paid off and now you have the freedom to choose what you want to do from here on out. Do I retire? Do I go on a trip? What do we do? Let's do something different. What am I going to do moving forward here? Let's peel it back just a bit. That Two of Coins. Some of you may be thinking about traveling. Some of you may be even thinking about relocating or moving abroad or traveling abroad. I mean, it could be domestic too, but the Ten of Pentacles. Choices about practical things. Money, finance, inheritance. Maybe some of you received an inheritance, a division of estate, something of that sort. This is a card also of completion, but completion that represents long-term stability and security. This is a card of inheritance and legacy, meaning, you know, you now have long-term security and stability because of what went into building it, right? Making decisions about money, about property, about home, about family, about retirement. The Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Making decisions around or about breaking free of something, getting off the beaten path, tired of kind of the tried and true, you know, could be working, institutions, all of that energy, making decisions to move away from that because there's a sense of completion here. You've reached that pinnacle, so now what do I do next? Considering what to do on this new beginning. Nine of Coins, Page of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Pentacles. All that hard work has paid off here. Whatever it is, this hard work has paid off. I mean, you've got the Ten of Coins or Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Coin or Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. For many of you, this is very good earth energy. Money, finance, property, job, home, you know, something you've worked hard towards is coming to fruition here. Ten of Cups, Temperance. There's a sense of, okay, I've done it. I've reached this place, or we've done it. We've reached this place. Now we're jumping off the cliff and doing something different. Ten of Cups and Temperance. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, your wishes granted, getting what you wanted. The Queen of Cups, there you are, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So general reading could be male as well. Six of Wands, victory, triumph, success. Great money for many of you. Something has paid off. Could be investments, could be work, could be retirement. paying off the home, getting that great new job, leaving because you don't need it anymore. The Fool and the Knight of Swords. What a magnificent reading, Cancer. Okay, we have the Empress. She's the queen bee. This is a card of the ultimate card of abundance, fertility. It's also the Empress and the Fool. It's a great combination of the balance of masculine and feminine energy. Now is the time for new beginnings, fertility, new beginnings. Three of Cups, celebration, community, social energy. The Page of Cups again. So this is about, again, striking that balance, striking that delicate balance between off on a brand new journey, but being smart about it at the same time. Now is the time to begin new paths, to begin new journeys, to begin new ventures. You now have the freedom and flexibility to be able to do it. Beautiful energy, Cancer. All right, let's end with any advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. Seven of Cups. Dream. This is a kind of a dreamy card. It's a card about daydreaming, fantasizing, sort of having your head in the clouds, because you're looking at and exploring the best of the best possibility and potential of what your options and choices are. This is a dreamer card. Everybody needs to dream. At a certain point, though, we have the Ace of Swords next. This is about having that clarity. It's kind of like with the Fool and the Knight of Swords, striking that balance between, okay, what's my next new thing? What's my next new goal? My next new vision? Being open to all the possibilities and potential, being a bit dreamy and idealistic about it, but also striking that balance with having clarity. The Nine of Pentacles, again, independence, self-sufficiency, and self-empowerment. It's also a card in terms of advice and messages that you've worked really hard to get to the place that you're at, right? You've learned a lot. You have a lot of skills. Some of you, it might be financial and material independence. You've worked hard to get to a place where you don't have to rely and depend on others so much. You've got this one. And the Star, you are on the right path. Renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism, and along with the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. These are the two, kind of wishes granted. The Star is similar to the Fool in that it's knowing that you're on the right path, even if you can't exactly see where it's going to end up, right? Trust, faith. You're supported on this new path. Beautiful reading, Cancer. Those are your messages for the last half of June. I hope you enjoyed them, found them relevant, useful. If they resonated with you, if they hit home, if you're like, wow, that's really kind of my situation, or you simply like the reading style. If you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself, as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me directly, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that information by clicking on the description of this video. I would be delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the July general readings. Until then, stay well, stay safe, be happy. Hope to see you back here again very soon. Bye-bye.